Hello and welcome to the ENIGMA9 muscle building diet. This is a diet that has done wonders for me personally while allowing me personally to have an emotional release while gaining muscle, gaining strength, and losing fat, all measured by DEXA scan in terms of the fat percentage and in terms of the amounts of weight I could lift and the size and shape of my muscles to increase my muscles and strength and decrease my fat loss visibly and measurably within 7 weeks. And the first time I tried this diet, people around me said, "Whoa, what's going on?" I did not change my workout program at the time. I kept that a constant, and people in the gym said we're just starting to make more compliments. Girls are getting more flirty. I'm a single guy, and some of my associates, says, "Hey, what are you doing, man?" And I said, "I'm eating friggin' cupcakes at night." And so they said, "What?" And so so we started the joke about anabolic cupcakes, but. There is a method to this madness here, and the ENIGMA9 diet is a concept that started formulating in my mind many, many years ago, and it all started with the concept of creatine absorption way back when, almost 20 years ago. Oh my goodness. And so the concept of timing and the use of insulin for nutrient absorption and the understanding of how insulin works in terms of storage, and then breaking down the concept of insulin plus storage, and then looking further into this storing process and asking, well, what's getting stored? And then once we start to go further into this pursuit of exactly what's going on in our bodies when we eat different foods, we start to learn about fat storage more, and then protein storage. We definitely want to store protein and glycogen at times into our muscles so we can recuperate and grow. We do need fats as well, but we don't want to store fat into our fat cells. That's against the point of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to look lean and mean and, ripped and shredded at times. The ENIGMA9 diet has also brought me many other benefits. And I speak in terms of me because I test stuff. I do stuff on myself first before I share it with anyone else. I had to learn that lesson when I was younger. So when I speak in terms of me, that means I've tested it on me, and I'm presenting this to you as my experience and story because I believe, since you are human, I'm assuming that these principles, the principles behind the ENIGMA9 diet, can help you out. And let's start, as I already started, with storage. We're going to learn about how fat gets stored. We're going to learn how to time foods so we can avoid fat storage, and we can also time our workout because we're going to work out. Okay, I mean, you don't have to, but it's definitely going to help, and you need to work out anyways. There's no, you can't not work out. How can you not work out? You're going to fall apart. So, it's the timing of when we work out and what we eat before we work out, what we eat after we work out, in a little extra special way than what you've probably already seen out there, where we're going to optimize muscle response, and we're going to optimize muscle recuperation after our workouts. We're going to jack it with something that really, really gets our muscles recuperated, tweaked, and tuned up. And we're going to do that, a couple times. And we're going to create the condition, though, for optimal fat burn before our workout, and we're going to burn a lot of fat into and through and after our workouts. And we are going to as I said before, create an optimal stage for muscle growth. We're going to be able to recuperate physically, and then we're going to be able to recuperate mentally, and mentally emotionally. Now, the emotional side of dieting is probably the most critical point factor, I would say, for most people. Most people look for food to help them out emotionally, and it's just what it is. I mean, hey, I have a bad, nasty, ugly, terrible, mean sweet tooth. So, you know what? If I eat some sugar, I feel better. I feel happier. I know it sounds lame to some of you out there, but you know what I'm talking about, and you'll have to admit that you're probably the same way with something else. So, anyways, it makes me feel better. Makes me kind of calm down and just okay. I'm less stressed out. I'm less angry, and I'm okay. So, food can have an emotional feedback. It can help us emotionally, or it can hinder us, depending on the emotion we're trying to achieve. But with a diet, if a diet is always bam, 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 hard, 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 torture, 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 how long are you going to stay on that diet? For most people, not very long. They'll say, you know what, screw it, it's not worth it. And you know what? One can stay on a strict extreme diet or an intense diet for a decent period of time if they see results. They're going to need emotional feedback from the mirror in the scale. All right. So, but I'm going to talk about the scale in a second. But another great benefit of this ENIGMA9 diet is that I saw progress daily. All right. Now, this is a diet with a purpose. I mean, there is going to be some intensity to it. All right. This is a muscle building diet too. So, after 6 to 8 weeks, we're going to cycle off this thing. But I saw progress day to day. It was like day by day by day. Occasionally I kind of overshot on my party meal. There's a meal in here called party meal. And yeah, maybe those days I didn't see that much fat loss the next day, but that's because I broke the diet and I ate a whole freaking apple pie from Mrs. Smith's or something. And now, granted, I mentioned the whole apple pie. You're gonna have a power eating meal. It's a window of time where you can eat as much as you want, but it's more than that. We're gonna purposely eat. And we're going to eat hard, okay? That's why it's called power eating. And so this is going to help rev your metabolism up to excruciating levels of fat burning, excruciating on the fat, because we're going to really go after that fat, and that's going to help you. And, how do you make that work? Well, I'll explain that to you in the diet. And how do you make that work so you don't screw it up? Well, I tell you how to reverse and fix things if you do screw it up. You're going to have to get good at the diet. First time through, you'll make plenty of mistakes. I did. And then you'll be able to get better and better. And as you get better and better, you'll see results more easily. And that will make you feel better. And you'll want to, do the diet and do it well. All right. So anyways, I will address the screw-ups and the fixes, because you're going to screw up and fix. And you're going to need a fix. That's fine. But the core of the diet will help you, okay? Not only will it help you burn fat, and it will help you emotionally by visible, potentially visible daily results. Okay, that's what I experienced. You will also have, an emotional boost each night, to allow you to, not feel so harsh about, or not feel the diet is so harsh. So this will help you also continue on the diet. But I received, personally, other benefits too, because we're going to be mixing groupings of foods. And what I did because of this diet is that I got myself to eat more healthy fats. And, when I first did this diet, about a couple years ago, I my cholesterol was just kind of mediocre. Okay, I'm embarrassed to admit it, but it was just kind of, and I always tended to be on the side of low fat diets. Okay, and I didn't really, and I frankly, confession, I wasn't really paying that much attention to healthy fats. I was like, okay, some fish oil pills and avocado, fish, ew. That was my attitude. So, therefore, anyways, there's, probably, that's why my blood is mediocre. And then I would say that definitely that's why my blood is mediocre after I went through the ENIGMA9 diet, because I started grouping healthy fats, okay, and I started when my fat portions, I would use healthy fats on a regular basis, several times a day, and then by the end of that diet, I went in for my regular checkup. I get my blood tested a few times a year, just because of all the experimentation I do, these supplements and stuff. So I went and got my blood tested, and my first doctor says, "Whoa, excellent! Your cholesterol is looking really good. Look at the numbers." I said, "Oh, cool." And then I went to Dr. B, because I use two doctors and don't tell them that I'm seeing both. But this guy did the same thing. He says, "Excellent. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." So I said, "Gee, wow, this is ENIGMA9." And so that was another extra great benefit. I'm not saying that you'll have the same thing, but studies show that if you eat more healthy fats, that things can improve in your system. The details on why that happens is outside the scope of this video, which I need to wrap up quickly. But so the ENIGMA9 diet will help you gain muscle, gain strength, lose fat, get you actually, even though you'll be able to roll some junk in, I ate healthier, okay, in general. It helped me eat healthier, while giving me some junk outlets, okay? I mean, I know some of you are cringing when I say junk, but hey, I mean, really, what, let's put a camera on you 24/7. Let's see what you're eating, all right? So, okay, it is a diet. You don't have to eat junk, you don't, there are different outlets I give you here. You don't have to eat Snickers bars, okay? You don't have to eat that ice cream sundae you see up there. All right, I show you the different types of the particular type of carb we're aiming for. All right, you can cycle that between some fun food and maybe not so fun food, but the type of carb that will do the trick. And so, I noticed health benefits, and so, this was something that gave me a big boost. It gave me daily visible results when I did the diet, correctly, and then it also gave me emotional releases, so I didn't want to totally start blowing the diet, and it kept me coming back. All right, so anyways, I think you'll appreciate this, and it is something that now a similar concept out there has become very popular, so anyways, enjoy this course, and I think it will help you, and just gather the information you can from it and the understanding. It will help you tweak whatever you're doing as well. So give it a try. I think you'll like it. Thanks.